All right, guys. This is Acer of Spades, Team TSE State 268. We are number one, and this episode is titled Doomsday Event Last Shelter Survival Truce Timers. What is the best truce timer? For new players in the game, Doomsday is the biggest event in Last Shelter Survival. The Doomsday event has an infinite number of offense and defense tactics you can deploy, limited only to your leadership's imagination. Today, we will learn about the truce timers and how they affect your Doomsday event Last Shelter Survival gameplay. So, what is a truce timer? Truce timer is the time you call a truce during Doomsday War declaration phase. It is broken down to 3 different 8-hour periods. And remember, just like COZ, when I talk about these periods, I'm in my daily schedule video, I will relay all important information in what we call world time or game time. And just so you guys know how to see that, you would hit your menu button on the right side here. You can simply hit the 3 dots at the top, and you'll see right in the middle here, it says world time 22:24, because we are at the end of the day today. That world time is how these timers will be broken up. So to make a long story short, you can change your truce timers to 00 out of 800, which means the first 8 hours. And then, of course, the next 8 hours at 0800 to 1600 world time. And then 1600 to pretty much 2400 or the new day. And don't forget, your timers can only be changed once a week. So you have to be very, very careful with what you choose. And here is how they work. Now understand, as far as how they work goes, never forget that this is not the times you will go to war, but as in the name truce timer, this is the time where your alliance definitely will not be at war. So what is the best timer? The best timer to choose is typically the one that's best for your alliance, and here is how I suggest you go about identifying that. Your leadership needs to thoroughly survey your members for availability. Some people are willing to stay up late, and some are willing to wake up really, really early wherever they are in the world. And Doomsday is all about your participation and durability. So the more you have people online, the more durability you have, the absolute better. So once you find out when your alliance is the most active, you can choose a timer that allows the battle during that time. You still don't really know which one that is. So here are the differences. The first timer of 0-100 hour to 0800 will prevent duels from starting at the beginning of the day in the game. So that means you can do most of your COZ stuff, and you have a really, really awesome perk of cherry picking your opponent for the second slot hour time and anyone else who has the same truce time. So this is great for most of the people in Europe because they can wake up a little bit earlier and kick some serious butt. But for the Eastern Standard Time USA, where I am, because of the first duel not being able to start until 2:30 a.m. when you choose that first truce timer, it is terrible for people like me. So the people in England and surrounding countries, I highly, highly suggest you choose that first timer slot. Don't battle between that times while you're sleeping. When you wake up a little early, kick some butt. Now, selecting the second set of hours, the 1600 ending hours, 0800 to 1600, is especially used for the USA and the top alliances because you literally have the opportunity to battle at reset. And for the Eastern Standard Time, that literally means it starts at 10 p.m., but you only get 7 p.m. if you're over on the other side of the United States in California. That's absolutely huge because maybe you're just getting off of work or it's the end of your night, the kids are just being tucked in, and you can play hardcore for a few hours and really kick butt, while the individuals in Europe might join in a little later on and start kicking butt with you around that 1 o'clock our time. That's absolutely incredible, so it might be the best choice for your alliance. Both of these first two timers have a protection from battle that starts at 20:01 hour through 23:59. There is a 4-hour protection window. That means you'll definitely have only one duel, and you'll be able to do so with no hassle. See, the downside of all that is what you get as far as who you can declare on is completely a mystery, and the first battle of the week is always the surprise. So after the duel, make sure that you look at all the alliances that are available for dueling at this point and have been declared on already, because these are your new potential targets for the rest of the week, as you can only change that timer once a week. So whatever timer they're on now is the timer they'll be on for your next two duels. Now that last timer, the 1600 hour through 2359, is the worst for low level alliances, as they don't get the end of the day protection time. It kind of gets in that same category of the 8 hour truce time. And for people all over the world, they can kind of choose and declare on you at this point on those first two timers. So I would only recommend using this timer in the case of being super strong and you want your choice at who you want to duel, because no one is going to declare on you. And then you get to wait until your alliance members are most active. And then when they're all online, you can choose who you want and destroy them. Guys, I hope this breaks down the truce timers and helps you understand what you should choose for your alliance. Put your truce timers down if you want. I highly don't suggest that because, well, we might find you and declare on you. But ultimately, guys, this is super important. Make sure you figure out what you're going to do with your alliance. Talk to your members. Find out the times. Even do what my good friend Black did in state 449. He made a wonderful Google document that allows you to do a small survey and tell your leadership what times you're available. That's huge. Everyone should be doing something like that. Hopefully you get in touch with them, because Blackout is the man. Also, a lot of this information was a collaboration with my good friends Niles, Gray, and Shy over in JOP over here too. Thank you guys for all your information. Hopefully this helps a whole lot of people and you guys are picking the right timers for your alliance. And if this amazing information was even remotely helpful, you guys know what to do. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as usual, Ace of Spades is signing out.